Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bills and the Commanders, and it comes your way. Next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Jaden's a close...
Play fake here, Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds a man, right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Completes this one to Baker. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It is caught left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Broke through the tackle, and he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time, and the Commanders will go on offense. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Complete out to the right. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Quick throw to the left is complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 2nd down.
Our story's still just getting started. We're through 1 here in Super Bowl 65. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. We're back and ready to go. Time to resume play here at Super Bowl 65. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Daniels. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Now Daniels off the play action. And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen.
Offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Daniels from the pistol. Looking right, and he finds him. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 15. Complete out to the right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Daniels. Brought in right side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They give to Harris from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, Daniels. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, 3rd down coming up. Shotgun handoff to Estime. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Receiver in motion, going left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Estime with another carry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Estime goes up and over for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Allen now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Blitz coming here, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Commanders and running back Audric Estime back out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. They're set up at the 35 now. Daniels on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play fake here, Daniels. He goes back to him yet again, complete. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's a handoff to Estime. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. There's enough time they can work in a field goal range before attempting one to end the half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. From the 32. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Secures this at the 17. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So that's the half of Super Bowl 65. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. The Commanders got a strong first half out of their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead.
As they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. On first down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He finds Kincaid. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. From the gun, here's Estime. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They give inside to Estime. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stop for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Escapes out to the left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's going deep! And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now a handoff for Estime. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Daniels now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's dropped at the 37 after pushing this forward a bit. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Slot man in motion right. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, 3rd down coming. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. 1st down throw for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completes this one to Baker. And he's he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Estime up the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Now Daniels off the play action. Finds his running back, Audric Estime. And this one doesn't go far. One frame away from determining a champion here in Super Bowl 65. It's Commanders football as they try to close out what would be a 4th title. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On here with Estime. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. Estime makes the catch. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Blitz coming here. Allen gets this to Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Man in motion here. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Forced out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Mike Samra still makes the play. And the Commanders take over on his 11th interception of the campaign.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Daniels on 1st down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Allen now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. Back to the air. Allen flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
On the run, it's Estime. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Estime. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Commanders leading by 6. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. They pitch it out to him here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun handoff to Estime. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Estime with another carry. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He gets 2 out of it, but it's going to be 4th down. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. One final shot here. And that pass is dropped. Fitting, that would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. And the nation's capital has a reason to celebrate tonight. The Washington Commanders are Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell all ready to hand over that Lombardi trophy to the Washington Commanders, the champions of Super Bowl 65. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.